Hello and welcome back to Love Letters to Lois by Art. This is a true story of love letters written by Art, my grandfather, to Lois, my grandmother, back in 1944 during World War II when he was serving as a United States Marine. Today's letter was written on Friday, May 5th, 1944, and it begins, "My dearest Lois, your honey is just feeling all taps this evening. 2 letters from you today, and really, honey, the pickup those letters have. I came in from physical training dog tired, but when a letter from you arrives, that tired feeling simply disappears. All smiles until the Sandman comes. Haven't written in the past few evenings, and I'm sorry, darling, but it was simply impossible. I've had so much work to cover. And because one of those nights yours truly actually fell asleep studying. I had my book open studying, and my mind wandered to you, and before I knew it, somebody was waking me to go to bed. I think I'll start another letter Sunday afternoon." Quite an interesting letter. "Darling, from the sound of your letters, it sounds like you don't want to be married so soon. Maybe you're being the wise of the two of us. I'm so very sure, dearest, that you're the one and only, and I'd give anything to have you as my own. Lois, if you want to be engaged for a while to get to know me better, I'm willing. Guess I have to be. We'll be together in Washington for quite some time when I get back, so things will work out. And besides, we can talk about us better when we're together again. Wish I was on my way now, but it won't be long. You bet, honey. When I do get there, we'll go down and meet your folks. I hope I pass the test." The Sunday letter cost me quite a mailing. You see, Lois, when I get your letters, I usually climb on my bunk and I read it. When I tore that letter from you open, I didn't notice the kisses on the back side. Then I was reading the first side when the boys caught sight of the back side. I was practically mobbed by the fellows trying to take the letter away. I finally had to compromise by showing them the backside. Was my face red? Gee, tanks, honey. Sure was one swell letter. One of the 2 letters that came today had a picture of you in it. Well, just what I needed to send home, but it's gonna come right back 'cause I need it. Have to have that pretty little face of yours in my wallet. Thanks, my sweet. I hope I can send you some very soon. A picture from home should be here tomorrow or the next day. I took a picture today with my camera right after PT in my trunks. We'll take some more for sure Sunday. I'm glad to hear you can stand my letters, Lois. And what, may I ask, is wrong with your letters? Darn it, honey, I love each and every one of them. So don't let me hear you say one more word about them. Darling, I'll be in the States for quite a while yet, as I only came back in January. And besides, we'll be on the East Coast for quite some time. We are going to practice instructing for a while first. I haven't any set plans, Lois. The first and only thing I think about is getting back to Washington. After that, well, we can plan together. I hope I get back in time to see that play of yours. Bet I'd get a kick out of seeing you on stage. When is it going to take place? The new department sounds pretty good. All those pillows? Him should be nice and comfortable. Have to try it out and what say? Wouldn't it be wonderful if you were fixing up our home? Gosh, that would be something. You'd make a perfect wife. I know, Lois. Maybe I make the grade yet, huh? You had me wrong on that bar situation, honey. I was buying for the fellows, so help me. I've been a good boy since leaving Norfolk, and I feel so much better for it. No little thanks to you. That kiss in the last letter was perfect. I even had to try it. If only it were you, Lois. Field day this evening. Sweep, clean the walls, do the windows, etc. I have to hurry this letter to a close as my presence has been asked for. No nice way either, as if I should give a darn. Say hello to the girls, and here's hoping Alice will be home soon. Bye, darling. We'll be writing again tomorrow night. Your honey thinks about you always. With all of my love, Art. And that completes this week's letter. And I just have to say I'm a little disappointed. This is the first time there wasn't a P.S. I'm just kidding. I'm not disappointed. I love all of these letters. They really touched my heart. I just have one question for this week, and that is Art continues to mention this mystery person named Alice. And I never heard of any Alice in the family or any close friends named Alice of my grandmother's. It's just a mystery to me, and I just find it interesting since he's stationed in this camouflage fake city called Wonderland, and we have this Alice who's away somewhere, not doing so well, wherever she is, and he's hoping she comes home. I'm hoping future letters we can connect the dots on this mystery person. I'm a little sad to hear that doubt has entered the equation for Lois. It seems as if she has two major concerns. One is that Art may have actually given up his promise to stay away from the stuff alcohol, but it sounds as if Art is still going very strong, and he only bought the fellows beers, and as I recall in the previous letter, he owed them beers because he lost the bet about the engagement she accepted. And the other thing that she appears to be afraid of is perhaps that he's going to end up going overseas again. And she's really only known him a month or so. And, all of a sudden he could be gone, and what is she getting herself into? And it sounds like he's reassuring her on all of those things, and he's still very hopeful. I admire the fact that he's not giving up and doesn't even seem disappointed. He's still hopeful. And that's all for letter 9 for Letters to Lois by Art. Until next week, God bless.